Hello, welcome to my home, and welcome to Upcycled Rose. This is my studio in our turn of the century home. And I just want to give you a little tour. Okay, so keep in mind, I am a upcycler, repurpose, use what I have, stop buying brand new everything, and just, salvage and use what I can. So this is my studio, and I upcycle or repurpose clothing, mostly vintage. I love working with old lace, old crochet, wedding dresses that are, not sellable anymore. What else do I like? I like just about anything. If it catches my eye, if I'm out and about thrifting somewhere or junk storing somewhere and something catches my eye and I think, I might be able to use that someday. And so I'll just go ahead and pick it up and add it to my collection. So let me give you a tour. It's a mess, but it's always a mess because I work in here every day, pretty much. So, okay, this is my latest thing that I just made I'm doing jabbets right now. I have a couple ladies that are enjoying my jabbets, and so I've been making a few of those. I'll just let you see those real quick. And there's a whole bunch of them I have on this little wire frame that I picked up several years ago. I think I got that at Hobby Lobby. Anyway, so that is a new thing. This curtain, little thingy here, I picked that up at a junk store and added a curtain to it. Okay, so let me take you on around here. This is an old steamer trunk where I keep all my scrap pieces of lace and whatever, some crafting stuff. I enjoy red wine, and so I have a lot of wine corks and wine bottles, and so I've been playing around with some different things and using some stones to make stoppers, and this is where I paint and, do all that lovely stuff. And so, and then on around over here, I've been making tags. I usually make my own hang tags. Let me find something that has a hang tag on it. Let's go back over here. I think this one does. Nope. That one doesn't have a hang tag. Let me find one that I made. Like this. Okay, so this is a hang tag. This is my little gypsy gal that that I use. She's part of my branding. And so I make my paper, my own paper mostly. From junk mail and, gift wrapping and just anything that catches my eye. If I think it's pretty, I'm gonna do it. So these are some old business cards that I had. So I cut these up. And so I usually always make my tags using my business cards. And so, and then here's another one that I did, with just some, pieces of linen that I used in some of this thing that I made here. So then I tried to, do something on the computer, and so I played around with this, and that was just on cardstock. And so lately I've been, making my own tags, playing around with some different things. And so I made this one, just with some, scrap pieces of this and that, trying to use up some stuff. So I have several of those that I made. I actually got this sample box of shipping materials that a company sent to me to sample and check out. And I discovered that they have some pretty cool little pieces of, stuff in here that I can use for my tags. And so I thought, that's pretty neat. And I didn't have to buy it, and it's not going to go to waste. I'm going to use it. to make my tags. And so, and their bags, I kind of like their bags and their tissue paper and stuff. So I'll probably be ordering from them. So that's that. And so my table's a mess because I was up here all day yesterday making tags and I didn't put anything away. And so this is stuff that I use, all the time. And I have an embroidery machine over here that I haven't used in a while. As you can see, she's all covered up. And then this is just all of my collection of stuff. And so this was an old hamper that I picked up at a garage sale years and years ago. And so it's full of, like denim and, old shirts and that kind of stuff. And then I have this drawer that came out of that steamer trunk over there that has a bunch of lace tablecloths in it. And then I have this lovely old trunk that's full of old quilts and quilt pieces and old crochet tablecloths and whatnot. This stuff over here is stuff that I'm planning on working with soon. Then I have a whole rack of fabrics and clothing and all of that stuff back there. This is also part of my laundry room. We won't go there. And then over here is like all my beads and all of that kind of stuff and patterns. And this was an old wash stand that I picked up at an antique store years and years ago. And so I use it. I took the doors off of it. As you can see, I have an old flour canister down there that I keep thread, spools of thread in and whatnot. So I have some new pieces and some very old pieces of stuff. So I also collect jewelry. And, I have bits and pieces of that stuff laying around. And then, of course, my books. Got to have those. Jewelry making stuff and stamping and, just, the normal kind of stuff that people have in their workspace. And so my workspace is a mess. And again, I apologize for that, but then I don't because it's what I do. And so there's my over 6 foot tall mannequin that I had to get for a customer I had in California that was tall and skinny. So she is a true California size 2, and she's over 6 foot tall. But that's Callie, and this is my studio. So this is where I work. This is what I do. So thanks for taking the journey into my upcycled world.